I get it, it's hard to stay on top of all this change in the world of digital marketing. It's a struggle for us marketers too. So this week I'm looking at the 5 areas that I suggest you swing your attention to in 2022. This is Clickstarter, the Australian Digital Marketing Podcast. I'm Dante St. James. This is part 3 of my 5-part series about the things you should be paying attention to in your digital marketing this year. And today, it's all about video and why you can't afford to ignore it anymore. The rise of TikTok, the continued growth of YouTube, and the power of video for reach in Facebook have made this a bit of a no-brainer, really. Video has to be part of what you're doing, or don't bother doing anything. That's not harsh. It's the reality of social media and digital marketing these days. Video is so much a part of what works best that there's no point in engaging with digital marketing without having some kind of video content that you're going to be willing to make. Now, I'm not talking about you trying to become an Instagram influencer where photos of your body are going to do this for you, or trying to become a thought leader maybe on LinkedIn, even though that video is still a very big part of that environment as well. But what has changed to bring this about is basically more at-home work, more lockdowns, more lockouts, and the fact that we're watching more long-form video than ever before, far more than we used to. And a big chunk of that video consumption is with how-to and educational video. In fact, this educational video represents almost 40% of the most watched content on YouTube. It's almost a part of our daily lives to look up tutorials on YouTube to learn about something new. And it gets more compelling. Right now, the average individual spends 100 minutes every day watching online content in a video format. Now that could be Netflix, it could be YouTube, it could be Dailymotion, it could be something which is an online course containing some kind of video, but it's absolutely massive and it's got so many people in. It's part of our day, it's part of our lives, and this makes video now more valuable than text and images. Let that sink in. Then add the fact that video performs 5 times better than static content like text and photos. And these are stats that come out of Facebook and LinkedIn themselves. Yeah, you read that right. 5 times better. That means if you're not producing video content, you're not reaching people. And if you're not reaching people, then you may as well not bother doing digital marketing. Today, video is easier than ever to produce. You have a whole video studio packed into that little slab of black glass that's sitting right beside you right now. Software from iMovie to Canva can make the production of video easier than you realize. And it's that point now where creators are now making whole TV ads and documentaries on tools as simple as Canva. Yeah, you can do that now on Canva. You don't have to dance on TikTok or cause, beauty influencer ruckuses all over YouTube to leverage video. It might just be live video talking to your customers on Facebook. It could just be telling short stories or doing a shout out on Instagram to your followers. It can be hosting a webinar and posting that video up on YouTube afterwards. It's easier to bring video into what you're already doing than setting aside special time to be a video master. So take that phone with you, capture moments and thoughts as you're going about, and share that with the world. It's far more interesting than you realize, and you are far more interesting than you realize. Once you've done it for a while, it becomes second nature, and you build a solid audience of people who are actually into you and what you do, and they are interested. If there's one thing we've learned about the internet, it's that there's a niche for everyone and an audience for absolutely anyone who's willing to put a little bit of time and a little bit of energy into creating something for people to watch. You can learn more about creating content and video and all sorts of stuff in the world of digital marketing that I've created in the news section at clickstarter.com.au. Tomorrow, we look at conversations with your customers and why there's such a great opportunity for your business. And while you're here, why not throw up a nice review for me on Apple or Spotify podcasts to help other people connect, to help me out, that's for sure. Because really, all I want to do is help Aussie small businesses know what it takes to get known, get found, and stay known.